Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just kind of realized that I've never did a year review on the S&B particle filter, and what kind of reminded me of it, it's one of those things that I jump in the side-by-side, I put on my helmet, I plug into it, and I turn it on and I forget about it. And I've had this thing for probably 2,000 miles, and honestly, I kind of take advantage of it. I kind of forget it's back there. I use it all the fucking time, but it's kind of like daytime running lights. You just know they're there, they're working. You don't really think about it. But S&B actually took the time, and which is pretty cool, you know, them being a big company, took the time to say hello on my YouTube video and kind of explain a few things that I did in the first review. And I couldn't make a good review because it was winter time. I haven't had it a period of time, but now it's a year later and I can give a good, honest review on the S&B. They were kind of saying, hey, what you did for the testing, you would never do in real world, which I was taking handfuls of powdered sugar and throwing them into the S&B, and I was getting white powder, just a little bit, on the rag. And they kind of explained to me, if I would have been going even 20 miles an hour, that the air flowing into the S&B wouldn't have made the motor slowed down, therefore I would have never got any powdered sugar on them. That being said, the 2,000 miles that I have rode this, or used this S&B in this thing, I've never had a grain of sand in my eye, I've never had a grain of sand in my mouth, never anything, you know, in my mouth as far as dust or sand. My helmets are brand spanking new looking inside, no dust, no nothing. This thing works. So I have a buddy that runs Rugged Radio. Now when it comes to those guys, they run a filter. S&B runs off technology used from the United States military. They're used in helicopters to clean all the sand before the air gets to the motor. Same concept. The air goes in through a fan, runs through a propeller and kicks the dust out. And they claim 99.35% clean air goes into your helmet. And I believe it. If you guys get onto their website, read what's on their website, just know from my year experience with this thing, it's 100% true information. The Rugged Radio, as far as sound, is the exact same as S&B. Once you get in the machine, got a helmet on, engine's running, and you're going down the road, all you can hear is the air coming in from the pump. You cannot hear the actual S&B or Rugged Radio filters. As far as airflow, I want to say the S&B probably gives a little bit more airflow with one helmet. Hooked into two, I want to say they're almost identical. I can't tell the difference between them. The only thing is, when you're in a good mud hole all day long, or running down a gravel road, or it's raining and that filter starts to get plugged up, you are going to lose performance in anything with the filter like a Rugged Radio. S&B is going to give you the same amount of air pressure all day long, all race long, all month long. All I do is come in when I'm done with this thing and I hose it down with the power washer and I forget about it. I don't have to do any maintenance on this damn thing whatsoever, the S&B, none. And if for you guys that run the S&B for your air filters, the big one, you know damn well you have to clean your filter probably, what, every 15, 20 rides. The thing keeps your filter that clean. The things are phenomenal. I have nothing bad to say about S&B in any way, shape, or form. All I'm going to tell you guys is if you're thinking about an air pump for your helmet, go S&B. If you are thinking about getting a filter for your motor, go S&B, 100%. I totally stand behind the company. As far as weight, the Rugged Radio was a little bit lighter, but when it comes to these things, you're not going to notice no performance difference because you're carrying around a half a pound. And I would go as far as say, if you guys that race stock cars and stuff, if you want one of these things, I would go with S&B. Is, you know, I've seen a lot of stock cars when they come off the track completely plugged up with sand and mud from the track. So these things would be awesome in a stock car. So really, guys, I don't have anything else to tell you. They're really easy to hook up. It was the S&B, wire goes down to your positive and negative, you run a switch and you're done. You can have this thing installed with this if the seat's already out in 10 minutes. So, and then like I said, maintenance, there's no maintenance, and the thing looks cool. So you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll help you try to answer them. There's a lot of things going yet that I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about putting a full cab on this. I wish I would have done it kind of a long time ago, but I don't know what kind of window if I'm going to go with. I don't know if I'm going to go with a flip up glass window with a windshield wiper. I just don't know. I don't know about the doors either. I don't know if I'm going to go the cheaper route or if I'm going to go with the Can-Am route. I really don't like the price for cloth doors, but we're kind of throwing around some things. I've also, heard things about DMX making hard doors out of glass or plexiglass or something, but kind of doing some research, sounds like that company's out of business or closed down or something. So they were having a lot of problems with, I believe they were making something, and people were saying it was taking months and months to get stuff from them. So not going to rely on that company or anything, but there are a lot of things to think about. And then if I put a full cab in, am I even going to keep the S&B around? Am I going to, if I got full cab, I'm not wearing a helmet. If I got a glass windshield, would I even wear a helmet? Might just throw on some goggles every once in a while or something like that. So got a lot of things to think about, but I'm really happy you guys are with me and kind of traveling with me when it does this. Me and Sandy are planning a trip to Tennessee this summer. We are also planning a trip, me and a buddy from the Marine Corps, planning a pretty good trip up in Wisconsin. Actually, we're going to go, maybe if we can, we're going to touch 3 states in the time that we're up in Wisconsin. What we want to do is go from one end of Wisconsin to the other and touch 3 states on the way. So we'll see how that goes too. So thanks guys. I appreciate your time and watching the video. Have a good one.